The Formula 1 qualifying training today start at local time 11 o'clock, with first 20 minutes session for free practice, followed by another session of 2 15 minutes practice. After that, the third practice session of 30 minutes will decide the classification of drivers being driven over the top 15 beginners in the competition. All the sessions already mentioned will all be preceded by the technical and team assembly at the circuit, ensuring all the drivers and cars are in a safe and controlled environment at all times. There will be a moderation period of 15 minutes between each practice session for the teams to make adjustments and tuning on the cars. Afterwards, the first qualifying session will begin and will last for 30 minutes, with the cars that will make the top 15 classification set in the first 20 minutes. After that, the second qualifying session will be held and it will last for 15 minutes only, in which the final classification of drivers will be decided. All the cars used for this competition will meet the regulations set by the sporting authority, such as the weight limits, power output, etc. The teams will also have to choose their tires wisely, as the type of tire will play a key role in the qualifying session and the general result of the race. The drivers will have to plan their strategies in advance, as well as their performance during the race will depend on it. During the qualifying training, the teams will also have to decide the arrangement of the pit stops, as the pit stops will be one of the decisive factors of the race. The cars will have to be in perfect condition before the start of the qualifying training, as any technical flaw or malfunction can have serious consequences. With the right weather conditions, the drivers can gain a significant advantage, as the air resistance will be crucial in the performance of the car. The performance of the cars in each practice session will be monitored and analyzed in order to identify which cars and drivers are performing the best. There will be some restrictions in the use of electronic equipment, such as radar detectors and other electronic gadgets. In order to maintain fairness and impartiality in the competition, all the teams and drivers will have to follow certain rules and regulations set by the governing body. The teams will also have to make sure that their vehicles meet the safety standards expected in a professional race. The teams and drivers will also be checked for any illegal substances that can be found in their vehicles. The teams and drivers will have to prepare for the qualification before the race, as this will be the decisive stage of the race. Furthermore, the teams and drivers will have to make sure that their cars are in a perfect condition for the race. During the qualifying training, the drivers will have to stay focused and be prepared for any unexpected situation. The drivers will also have to make sure that they are not making any unnecessary mistakes, as this can lead to costly penalties. The teams and drivers will have to receive approval from the race officials before they can enter the qualifying training session. The drivers will also have to stay aware of the rules and regulations for qualifying training, as any infringement can lead to serious penalties and disqualification from the race. All the teams and drivers will have to respect the speed limits set by the track while driving in the qualifying session. The drivers will also have to pay attention to their speed and act accordingly in order to ensure their cars stay on the track and out of trouble.